Ever felt stuck? As if nothing in your life is moving forward? You encounter closed doors, unanswered prayers, and even silence from God. But what if I told you that these challenges and these closed doors, they are clear indication that God is actually working to prepare you, not that He is absent? Today, we will explore how God works behind the scenes and how you can trust this process even when it seems to be unclear. Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things, in what? In all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. So, even when things get tough, God is working to bring good into your life. Trust that even in difficult times, there are better days ahead that are being created and planned for you. James 1:2-4. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation. The verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. And the verse 4, but let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Refining shapes and builds your character in substantial ways. Like a seed that must push through the soil before it can grow. We also need to face and overcome certain challenges to become stronger and improve ourselves. The seed's journey from darkness to light is essential for its growth, just as the pressure that we face help us to build our resilience, help us to build our strength and a better understanding of ourselves. By embracing these challenges, we can lead a fulfilling life, filled with great and wonderful purpose. You know, sometimes when we ask for something and we do not get it, it can be disappointing and very frustrating. However, this no might be a sign that something better and greater is coming our way. It can guide us toward more fulfilling and meaningful opportunities that we may not yet see. The challenges that we are facing today are preparing us for a bigger and a better yes for tomorrow. Just as a GPS system quickly recalculates your route if it detects a blockage, ensuring that you reach your destination, our God is preparing you for a better tomorrow. Isaiah 55:8-9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. The verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So this means that what seems confusing now will make more sense later on. Abraham, Noah, and Joshua, they all receive commands that seem to be illogical and beyond understanding or comprehension. Yet, their faith and obedience resulted in extraordinary conclusions. In each of their cases, their readiness to follow what seemed to be irrational instruction paved the way for miraculous transformation and divine intervention. When you view from the middle of your journey, faith can seem to be irrational, especially when certain circumstances seem to contradict God's promises. But obedience that seems to be foolish today, that's the one that lays the foundation for a divine breakthrough later. When God completes your story, what once seemed foolish becomes the shining testament to you having trust in God. So before beginning his ministry, Jesus fasted 40 days alone in the wilderness. And during this time, he faced challenges and he faced certain temptations. He used his time for prayer and for reflection to prepare himself for the mission ahead, strengthening his commitment to his teachings and the purpose that he came for. You know, eagles train their young by pushing them out of the nest when it is time for them to learn to fly. You know, this act, even though it may look and seem harsh, it helps the eaglet learn independence and helps to build their confidence. This process prepares the young eagles to face the challenges of the wild, teaching them that overcoming fear is essential for any person's survival. God changes our desires and our priorities to help us align with his purpose. This change encourages us to reconsider what truly matters in life. As we undergo this process, we gain a clearer understanding of our true calling and discover greater fulfillment. 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Let's look at the Nelson Mandela story. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. During this period, he faced isolation and pressure. And although it might seem like those years were a wasted time, they actually helped to prepare him. Because when he was released, he had the clarity, he had the strength and the authority to help to end apartheid and lead South Africa into a new era. Like Nelson Mandela, we can make a difference in our challenging times. They prepare us for what lies ahead. Do not resent the refining. Do not be upset about closed doors or resist the feelings of you being feeling alone that God is not with you. Embrace these challenges as they are preparing you for something that is better and greater. Keep pushing on and have faith. God is nearer than what you realize. Subscribe for a weekly inspiration. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that life is valuable. Make sure to turn on your notification so that you will never miss another encouraging word. And remember, your life is a gift. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in praise. May God's love, peace, and favor overflow in your life like never before. You are more blessed than you realize. It is your time. Let's